Well, our next guest has been in the news a lot. His health has been an issue. Now he's training Jack Brubaker, who's got a big fight tonight for the IBF Australasian Super Welterweight crown. And Jeff Fenech's been good enough to join us on the line. G'day, Jeff.
Hey, hi, guys.
Yeah, let's get to the health first. How are you now, mate? And based on what we've been reading, it was touch and go there for an extended period.
Yeah, had the boys let me go to sleep that night or just gone to dinner and without bringing the ambulance to my room, I wouldn't be talking to you guys today. So about 3 or 4 hours away from, not being here. But I'm here now and I'm going to make the most of it. Like I said, I've got Jack fighting tonight against Tszyu. I've worked really hard in the last few days with him. Although I haven't been able to train him the way I wanted to, one of my assistants, Basil Nastis, has worked really hard to make sure that he's ready. And look, it's going to be a great fight tonight. Matt Rose has done a great job, as always, promoting and matchmaking this whole event an amazing card. So I'm looking forward to tonight. It's a great challenge.
Great to see you up and about, Jeff. We all had our worries and concerns, and we were thinking about you. You've never been scared of anything in your life. How scary was that moment for you?
It's really hard to say because I didn't know, mate. I didn't know, so I don't know if I was scared. Of course, I was sick and stuff, but I just thought that I'd go to sleep or take some medication and get better, like always. And I just didn't realise how bad it was. And then apparently, I rang my wife, pretty emotional in tears, saying that I've got to get rushed in for heart surgery. And I didn't know that either. I don't even remember saying that. So, Laurie, now that I sit down and think about it, I think, wow, what a crazy couple of weeks I had, over there in Bangkok. But like I said, I was blessed that the hospital over there was great. The medical service was 100% amazing, and I'm here today to tell the story. Which, wow, I'm blessed to be here.
We're thankful for coming on the program. You must be excited about this fight tonight. I mean, this is the future of Australian boxing, isn't it? Two young guys, both with amazing skills. Yeah,
one's it's born and bred in him. Tszyu is one of these kids who, I've known him since birth, and every day I've seen him. He's always grown more as a person, as a gentleman, and he's a real good kid. And then they got Jack on the other side, who's this guy who wants to sell the fight, and he's one of those really proud Aussies that's going to go out there and give it his all. But like I said, it's my job at the end of the day to look. Tim's a little bigger than Jack. I think Tim almost will weigh 10 to 15 pounds heavier than him after the weigh-in that we get in the ring tonight. But Jack's really prepared well. He's one of those real hungry guys. And, if Jack can fight the fight that I want him to fight, I think that we can cause a huge upset.
How? Because it would be an upset. He's a despised outsider when you look at the markets. He's gone up that division that you also mentioned. How does Jack Brubaker beat Tszyu tonight, Jeff?
Yeah, well, he's got to make him do things that he hasn't done before. He's got to take him somewhere that he hasn't been, and Tim's got to, and Jack's got to make Tim fight his fight, which is to be rough and tough, in close. And if we can do that, if we can implement that tonight, we're going to have a great fight. I mean, if Jack sits out and lets Tim do what he always does and dictates on a great length and a great body work that he's got, we're in a lot of trouble. But like I said, I'm very, very confident in the work we've done with Jack. Our last pad session last night was sensational, so I'm really excited.
Does Tszyu have any similarities to his father, Jeff?
Just look at him. They're twins, aren't they? No,
but boxing-wise?
I know you mean in the boxing. Look, he's got great skills. I mean, he's learnt everything from his father. There's only one thing I can say, that his father was blessed with this amazing power that he could hit you with either hand and knock you out. I'm not sure Tim's got that, but Tim has all the other skills and the requirements to go on to be world champion one day. But hopefully today, look, there's been some great upsets in boxing. Zuma Nelson beat Jeff Fenech, Vince Phillips beat Costa Tszyu, Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson, Andrew Ruiz just beat Anthony Joshua. So tonight we're hoping that trend continues.
Why don't we get your thoughts on that fight? That's on the course of the weekend too. Anthony Joshua was a favourite in that one, but can Andy Ruiz Jr. do it again?
Oh, definitely so. And once you've got that title and you've got that belt around your waist, you grow. He would have went in there very, not confident, but he knew that he was a 20 to 30 to 1 outsider that had to do some extraordinary things to win. And now that he knows he can do it, guys, you'll do it. He'll do it again. I think Ruiz will win the fight again. As long as he's not getting hit early and he doesn't knock out early, I think that I have no doubt that he'll win the fight again.
One of the biggest issues surrounding contact sports, Jeff, is concussion and illnesses that happen from that. Being an ex-rugby league player, I'm concerned about CTEs and the effect it'll have on my long-term future. And I read an article about yourself this week, mate, how you've got your own concerns and, you'd like to see some changes to boxing into the future.
Yeah, well, Laurie, to boxing, to all sports. I just like to think that, the people who are running our organisations have more compassion than they look. I mean, Laurie, as a coach, you want to win at all costs. So if your best player's down, you want him to stay on there. And we've got to take them off because, it's life after boxing that we've really got to think about their mothers, fathers, wives and children. I said, I know some people that aren't real well at the moment through, getting constant concussions, and I've had hundreds of them. So, I've been, dazed and knocked out in the boxing ring. I was telling a story that one of my worst knockouts was when I had my mouth really badly cut, Laurie, and the ambulance came to take me to hospital, so I had to go to hospital. But they had to tie me up in the back of the ambulance because my subconscious was, because my lip was hanging, my top lip was hanging out of my bottom lip. I was trying to rip it off. So they had to tie me up, and I said, I'm fine. Look, I'm one of the blessed ones. I've got a beautiful house, got a beautiful family, but there are a lot of people out there that haven't, Laurie, and I really feel for them. I feel for the great ex-rugby league players who made our game, Laurie, and they've got nothing paying. They've got no support. They've got no help, and I want to help them. I'm going to do all I can, to be a voice, and also to try to raise funds to help these guys. I want them to have a great life. I want them to listen. At least they can finish off and say, "Wow, I just had this amazing holiday. I took my family somewhere." I want to do that, Laurie. I really, really want to help these guys. Have the best part of their life they can. And I know it's hard at the moment, but I want to try to get a team together and really make this work.
Here, mate.
Champion.
Here. Just quickly, boxing in Australia. Recently, we had the Barry Hall-Paul Gallen fight. It was all over pay-per-view and everything. Are you happy about that fight and the fact that boxing was back in the headlines, or do you look at it and go, this is just Mickey Mouse and really our attention should be on these young blokes that are fighting tonight?
Well, I've got to give them guys both credit. They put up a great performance. But this is where I think, and just think of this, you guys. These guys got 600,000 each. The guy who fought for the world title would have maybe got 20 or 30,000. I mean, to me, that's the joke part of it. Here's this kid fighting for the world title. Here's Barry Hall, who, like I said, no disrespect, but had his first fight. If I was one of those fighters being on that card, I would have made sure I looked after that young guy. And for me, that's the tough part for me. I don't care who fights, and it's to make money. But when a young kid like Maloney was fighting for the world title and was getting peanuts, and it was all right for them to say that people are going to watch them. And extra people did watch them, but will they watch them again, or do they want to watch Gallen and Hall again? But like I said, for what it's worth, to fight for a world title on that show, and you get paid peanuts, and these guys who've never fought before get a fortune. That was upsetting for me.
Yeah, understand. Hey, Jeff, great to hear the health is on the mend. Good luck tonight with Jack, and appreciate your time this morning.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Thanks, Laurie. Thanks, guys.
Good on you, Jeff.
Jeff Fenech there. You can get that on mainevent.com.au too tonight. They think around about 10 o'clock. He is the outsider. $1.09, Tszyu. Jack Brubaker is $7. And Anthony Joshua is $1.45 favourite. But you heard from Jeff there. He really likes the chances of Andy Ruiz Jr. at $2.70.